We easy to find. Anywhere you see the bow tie, you'll see this guy. For y'all who don't know, I wear a bow tie every day. I go out in the doors. I've been doing it since my second day of sales. I've been wearing a bow tie every day. And our
Why is
logo,
that? I feel like there's got to be a story behind that. Why is
believe
that?
it or not, it ain't no deep story. So what happened was we used to make music. We did a music video where we all dressed formal. And I wore a bow tie to the music video. And my baby mama, she was like, you look good in a bow tie. I'm like, you think so? I'm like, yeah. So then I get into sales like 2 months after that. First day, we go out knocking doors, no bow tie. And the dude that was training me, like we ended the day and I was like, I got this bow tie at home, man. I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow. And he was like, you should. I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it. So that next day I come out, I wore a bow tie and the reactions was priceless. Like, I mean, everybody loved it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, I love your bow tie. Like, you look so good in the bow tie. And I was like, this is my differentiator. How do I help myself stand out from other door-to-door sales reps? Just look good while you're doing it, right? And it's hard for people to forget me because if I knock on somebody's door and they be like, you already been here. And I'd be like, you remember the bow tie? They'd be like, no. I'd be like, well, we've never met. Pleasure to meet you, Deshaun. And like, I go to my pitch. And it's almost like an alter ego. Once I put the bow tie on, it's game time, you know? But yeah, that's how it came about. Just taking risks, man. I've always been the guy that I'm a very rebellious soul. I hate doing what everybody else do. You know, like I see on social media, people doing trends, I refuse to do them.
Oh, yeah. I think that's probably true for a lot of entrepreneurs. We like to be creative. We like to do our own thing, our own way. We don't like to fit the mold and do what everybody else is doing. So,
yeah.
But then, as you talked about earlier, there's the value to being, disciplined with your system, your process, and being in that box. So I think there's a balance there.
It is. It's like Lil Wayne. And then I tell everybody where they can find me at. A lot of people get mad at Lil Wayne because he don't listen to other rappers. And he'll meet a new rapper and they be like, you don't know who I am? And he'll be like, no. And they'll get offended. And he'll be like, I don't listen to rap music. Like, I don't listen to new up-and-coming rappers because I don't want to be influenced by them. I always want my sound to sound original. So I was the same way. I never watched nobody in roofing. I've never watched a roofing sales trainer. All of my training came from outside of the roofing industry. And then I would bring it back to the roofing industry and teach them the principles that I learned. So that's why I train and coach so different than everybody else in the roofing industry because I've never learned from nobody in the roofing industry. But,
so, I mean, for the people you're training, how do you avoid that same pitfall for the people that you're training?
In what way?
Well, I mean, now you're the guy giving the training in the roofing industry. How do you keep them from just kind of parroting what you're doing and having that influence? How do they make it their own and be original and kind of own it?
Well, one thing we don't teach is we don't teach charisma. We don't teach personality. We tell everybody, be yourself. Like, you learn these tactics, learn these strategies, learn these principles, but learn them within the wheelhouse of you. So if you're a very detailed, introverted person, I'm never going to tell you to like get out of that box and be more extroverted. I say, how do you just become the best introverted version of you? How do you step into your authenticity? Because that's all I did. I was just being myself every day. I wasn't trying to be nobody else but the best version of Deshaun.